Warning. This podcast may contain spoilers as well as coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody, welcome to the Our Anime Podcast. Thanks for listening. This is an episode about Best Girls. I'm Mozilla Fennekin, and helping me today is Shocking 807.
Sup, guys?
And also our beloved Russian comrade Kavarik.
Privyet!
We have to mention that every episode. He's Russian.
Yep.
And also our special guest for today is Vincent Black 96.
Hey yo.
We wanted to get Vince White 69 on here, but he was unavailable, unfortunately.
Shame, really.
Sad boys.
But we're glad to have you. So yeah, this is about Best Girls for a couple of reasons. Number one, we specifically have Shaw on here today because Shaw is our, number one, gender diversity. Number two, she is the annual host of the Best Girl contest on Our Anime, which, if you've been living under a Geodude, it is this insane contest where the members of Our Anime nominate a bunch of girls and then put them into a gigantic tournament, and it goes about as well as you'd expect, I'd say. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it shows up sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that description didn't have enough salt.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time. Lots of civil discussions about it. People really like it. And so it's actually ending in just a few hours as of this recording. By the time this comes out, it's going to be over. I wanted to talk about that a little bit just before we get into the actual discussion. So, Best Girl contest. What did you guys think of it? Did your girl not win? I mean,
that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Wait, Vince, I always forget who your best girl is. I know it's Hannah, but like she plays many best girls.
It is not, though. My actual waifu / best girl is not Kanahana. I know, a surprise. She's from Love Live, Nishiki no Maki.
So.
Yep.
So she probably lost in like the first round.
Nah, she lost like 3 rounds in, I think.
That's because Maki lost to Best Girl Mugi. Ha! Suck it, Vince!
Was she the one I accidentally deleted, or?
I'm pretty sure you didn't know. I would have had some more colorful words to say if you had.
Pre-salt to the actual salt.
Yep.
It's a huge salt mine. Yeah, my best girl, of course, is Mayushi from Steins Gate, who for some reason always gets. I'm always surprised that she gets seeded really high. She gets to like the top 20, and then she just loses to like the first girl that's like remotely relevant. And
it's so tragic.
Always so disappointed. Yeah.
Who did she lose to this time around?
She lost to fucking Karen from Araragi. Not from
Araragi
series.
Yes.
That one always makes me beyond
like
salty. I hate Karen so much.
Like if it was like, I'm not a huge fan of Kanbaru, but if it was Kanbaru, like, okay, fine, I get why people like her. But Karen, come on!
It was pretty close too. Like, it was kind of close, within, 1,000 votes, I think.
It was within 200.
Oh, it was closer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just tragic.
I mean,
ridiculous.
You can't really count out that toothbrush scene, so yeah.
If you ever, one scene to carry them all, and then you have the toothbrush scene.
Can't beat the memes.
Yeah, but you have an entire series of Totoro.
It's so tragic. And then everyone comes in with the, well, Mayuri sucks and doesn't do anything. Yeah, but what does Karen do?
You motherfucker. I swear to God, those people that say that, I want to fucking have an angry conversation with them about Steins Gate.
They need to sit in the corner and think about their actions, and then rethink about them, and then still think about them further until they've changed their mind.
I'm not going to be too mad, though, because if she actually beat Karen, she would have lost to Yui from Oregairu, who's actually in the finals for some reason.
I'm not sure how that happened.
She beat Shinobu.
Yep. I can't say I'm mad about it. Well, because I am a Yui fag, and she was my pick for the tournament overall. And I'm really surprised and taken aback that she got to the finals. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's sort of a combination of, people voting against others, spite voting, and the like, which gets those weird bits.
She beat Rem. It's
Yep,
unbelievable.
she beat Rem.
I'm so glad that Rem didn't win. That's all I can really say.
Rem was never gonna win.
I'm like, I gotta admit, I didn't want Rem to win, but I did want the Ray Zero Bowl between Rem and Amelia, so I could just spam I love Amelia for like 50 comments. Like, that was my end goal, and that didn't get to happen. But I'm glad Yui won. I mean, she also is like Mayuri, where she has like a catchphrase that you can spam. Like, yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Say that
hello.
way.
Yeah, hello. Yep.
And that's pretty catchy. Yeah, but...
At this point, I hope Yui wins because I just don't want Rin to win because it's really funny to watch Rin fags get mad.
Yeah, it is. But I really doubt that Rin is gonna lose. Rin just has too much for fan base. Again,
true.
maybe spite votes are gonna help Yui, but we'll see about that.
I don't know. If I've learned anything, the reason that anyone loses, it's because of spite votes, recency bias. No one watches the show, or just because. Like, anyone can, like, alibi why someone loses. Especially Holo fans. They're fantastic at alibying for why Holo loses. It's like an art form with them. It's pretty amazing to see, and it never gets old.
Dude, honestly, I was just kind of voting for Hollow just because, like, okay, shut up. I'll vote for Hollow, all right? Just go away.
Someone posted, because I'm pretty, like, neutral, because Kurisu is my best girl, and she won the first year, so I don't really care. But and she beat Holo there. Just another reminder, if you're a Holo fan, that Holo lost. I want to remind you guys all the time.
More like lose.
But I always, like, I'm pretty neutral on the outcomes, but, like, I see, like, all of the comments, and there's such a, like, sense of entitlement with Holo fans. Like, this, like, we deserve this. Like, you guys don't deserve shit. This is a, like, imaginary girl contest. You guys deserve trash just as much as everyone else does. But I saw one comment that was, like, added me and was like, you should give her, like, an honorary award. And I was like, why would I give her an honorary award when she can't win any award in the first place? But
yeah.
So that is that. But
yeah,
oh no, go ahead.
It doesn't help that all Spice and Wolf fans are salt mine over the season 3, which never happened. Yeah, so they're still spiteful about it.
They have a lot of reason to be salty. And Holo is pretty cool, so, like, I understand the salt, but we all have salt in our hearts. Like, we all have our fallen dreams that haven't made there.
I mean, hey, if there's any consolation for the Hollow fans, you beat Megumin.
That was pretty fun.
I can't believe that Megumin lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was also the first seed. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. And it was a very, very close call.
Seeds are a lie.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see. That was probably the one big, like, super surprise. Like, the first big surprise, so I was excited for that.
Yeah. But, thanks again for hosting the tournament, Sha. It's, kind of fun. I don't enjoy the threads that much, because everyone posts the giant fucking text in every single comment. Other than
but if I don't post in caps, how will you see it? Like, if you don't have, like, the 3, like, hashtags for the text, like, how will you see my comment?
Yeah, I need to make it as big as possible so that everyone can see it, even though everyone's doing that.
Well, I'm glad that people still have fun with it. It got pretty... I didn't think it would be that big this year, but I guess people showed up, so thanks to you and, like, everyone else who listens who still participates.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come back next year and be just as salty as ever. Oh god, we're gonna have Sagiri next year. That should be fun.
Yay!
This contest is trash, and so am I.
Yep, we're all trash. We use our anime, so haha, meta humor. So let's get into the actual meat of the topic, which is, of course, Best Girls. This is what I wanted to do is we made a list of shows of popular anime with a bunch of girls, a bunch of waifus, and we're just going to go one by one and talk about them. Just as simple as that. Hopefully it'll be incredibly violent and incredibly bloodly. Yep. Yeah, so I'm the only one with the list. I'm going to randomize it. And first one is... not that. Not that either. Hang on. All right, you know what? We'll go with number 2. Fate.
Really? Okay.
I haven't seen Fate. So this is a good discussion.
I will go first.
All right.
I guess. So, sorry, I'm actually sick. I blame the contest and everyone's shit taste. I've been like, it's like I'm working in a garbage dump and I'm just getting like toxic fumes. So apologies for my coughing, but
too much salt intake.
Too much salt. Who would have thunk it? But so I have not read the Fate VN, but I have seen Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Zero, and I'm gonna say that Saber is my best girl, but I don't feel like really strongly about that. I messed up already. But I don't feel like very strongly about that, but I think she's really cool and solid. Like, I like that she's like strong and like has her ideals and stuff, and like she's not really, well, except in Unlimited Blade Works, but in like Fate Zero she was like, you know, she was a pretty big G. Like, she wasn't really like super sexualized, she was just strong and like did some badass shit, and I like her. I'm not gonna like die on that hill, but I like Saber. So
she's a strong, independent black girl.
Yes. Yes.
I disagree here.
Okay.
Saber is one of the reasons why I really disliked the main series and the novel, because I really not enjoy characters with ideals and my hero of justice kind of theme. Like, when they are so... I don't know, they are so stagnant on the idea of this justice that they do not develop. They are so fixed on the idea of justice. I don't like it. And it really boiled down my enjoyment of the series in general. And Saber was one of the main characters, of course. I felt she lacked the dynamic, and probably that's why I disliked her over probably Rin, who was like your usual tsundere, but at least she had some kind of dynamic with Shiro, while Saber was like kinda here, like devoted to her ideals. She wasn't too interested for me. But
bravery and nobility sucks.
Yeah.
I think my thing too with like, not to interrupt, I think my thing with like at least Fate Zero was like, I feel you with like kind of the like overabundant ideals stuff. Like, yeah, we get it. You have ideals. Calm down. But like, I think what I liked in Fate Zero was like, she wasn't an asshole, and she was one of the few people in Fate Zero who wasn't an asshole. Like, most people were very asshole-ish. So like, I think it was refreshing. And I definitely see your point on that.
And living up to my title, I am gonna go with Ilya as best girl, as living up to my title as Lolicon, of course. Yeah.
Ilya's pretty cool.
Yeah, best bro is Ryder, of course. Ryder's cool.
Yeah, Broskander is best girl. Why are we kidding ourselves? Broskander is best girl.
We're arguing for second place here.
Yeah, really.
There you go.
But everyone is watching Fate for Gilgamesh, of course.
I like Gil, like, unironically, which, I mean, like, because he's, like, a huge asshole, and, like, he does, like, which I know I just said I liked Saber for not being an asshole, but I think Gil excels at being one, and that's, like, his ideal, is being a huge asshole, so, like, he does that well, and he does some cool badass stuff, so I like him.
Gilgamesh.
True best girl. Yeah.
Alright, if that's about it, next series, alright, here we go. Monogatari.
Oh,
fuck.
Dun dun dun.
Big hitter.
Let's put aside Kaiki. Of course.
Once again, arguing for second.
Yep. Everyone knows that Kaiki is the best girl.
Okay. So, what about you, Maz?
My girl is Hanakawa.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty cool pick. Yep.
That is a good pick.
Although I can't back it up too much just because I'm currently going on under this massive project where I rewatch the entire series because it's been a while and I'm only up to I haven't started second season yet, but I've gotten all the way. But I just love Hanakawa. I love her honesty. I love her tragic backstory. I want to be there for her and comfort her and just tell her it'll be all okay.
Protect her smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with the cat girl thing at all.
She's a good cat girl.
That's a factor.
That's actually pretty good.
Yep. It is pretty cool. For me, it's a very boring pick, I guess. It's Hitagi Senjigahara.
Ooh, I see you're a crab of culture as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, it's just kinda a very nostalgic thing, I guess, for me, because I was hooked on Bake back when Hitagi was introduced. It was such a unique character for me at that time, so I was captivated, and that was the reason why I watched the entire Bake in one day, and was made a fan of the series. Yeah, it's just very, personal thing for me.
Okay.
How about you, Vince?
I want to preface this by saying something about Monogatari itself. Is that it has such a unique cast. I don't feel like there's a wrong choice in this.
Well, except
everyone
the
had
sisters.
their.
What about Karen?
The sisters are a wrong choice.
I actually like Karen, but let's move on from that before people get salty. Yeah, my best girl, surprising absolutely 0 people, is Nadeko.
I wonder why. Thinking.
Yeah, just go check the Mal page. That might give you a hint. But really though, I think Nadeko is easily the strongest written character in the series. And while I agree that taste can make people consider other options, if we're going for writing only, Nadeko's miles away from everyone else. Which is sort of, let's say, not that apparent unless you've watched the whole series and have the full picture. Because in Bake Monogatari, her arc is very lackluster, and I finished Bake Monogatari with Senjigahara as my best girl. That changed once I saw what Nadeko's character was meant to be. So, that's why I feel like there's no wrong choice, because I switched the choice midway. I did not immediately go towards my bias towards Hanakana characters. I switched when so that's why I feel there's no such thing as a wrong choice of that.
I feel you on that. I actually have, I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't think it is, because it's too generic, but I have Senjigahara as, my best girl, is, the best package of, she's well written, but she also has a great personality and, design and dynamic, and she really fits that, best girl mold. But I do think Nadeko is the best written character. So, if you ask, who's the best character of the show, I'd say Nadeko, but Senjigahara is, the best girl pick. And I definitely agree with you on that. I mean, if you just stopped at, Bake, then, Nadeko sucks and has, the worst arc. But when you see it in, the grand scheme of things, I think it makes it really compelling and really interesting.
Yep. That's true.
That's fair. And I do like Senjigahara as well. She's my number 2 easily.
My number 2 is Tsuruga.
Oh,
Same.
She was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
She
like
was
Tsuruga.
cool.
I'm not a fan of Tsuruga, but I understand why people like her. She's just not for me.
Sawashiro, yeah.
Yeah, Sawashiro bias.
Oh, what's that?
So was Shiro bias, because her voice actress is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sawashiro is amazing. If that's the one thing I can say from Kanburu is that her voice acting is just phenomenal.
Yep.
But yeah, that was good.
That was easy.
Surprisingly, actually, Shokugeki no Souma is next.
Yeah.
Hype.
Okay.
And this is another one I kind of think there are no wrong answers, I guess.
You would think, but
Yeah,
then
you
you
think
hear a
so.
wrong answer, and then you're like, Okay, so
as long as you say as long as you don't say Nikumi, then your answer is fine.
So, like people say that though, and then you're like,
And you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I actually think the I don't like the secretary that much. Like when people say that like Urina's secretary is their best girl, I'm like, but why?
Oh, she had this little bit where she shined, and in season 2, so that could be the reason for it. But
That's
before
true.
that, no.
That's true. So I'm talking big, but like so my best girl is Alice. I think
Yes.
Yep.
Alice
Everyone
is big.
knows it. Mm-hmm.
Pout Master, Pout Team, like I love her for like she has a cool character design, which in like ecchi shows that's kind of like half the battle. I think like you gotta have like a really like fire design, but I also really like just how like she can be that like really confident, cocky competitor who's like really intense, but also is like really playful and is like pouting and has like all the funny chibi faces and stuff. It's a cool dynamic. So she's bae.
Yeah, and she has an amazing character design.
Oh
She
yeah.
does.
Like top 5 most attractive girls for me.
Yep.
And I just love her because she's like a female Souma for me. Just the way she's like very playful and kind of messes with people. Because like the way in season 2, she has Kurokiba as her partner, and when you see how they meet and how like her dumb pouty face always pisses him off, it's the exact same way that Souma's dumb pouty face pisses Erina off.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yep.
That's so true.
Yeah, speaking of Erina, I guess she would be my best girl for Shokugeki no Soma. To be honest, I don't feel particularly drawn to any of the girls. But if I had to choose one, it would be Erina. Probably because I still have somewhat of a soft spot for tsundere characters, especially when they are so arrogant and stubborn. Yeah, and she has interesting dynamic with Soma, so here's that, I guess.
It helps that her tsundere route is like not violent. She's just tsundere and that's it. That's where it stops. It's when they become violent that gets to be a problem.
Yeah, and she has all her power to be a tsundere because she's an amazing she's a godstan. She's a godstan. Yeah, she's great, and she has her reasons to be arrogant.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting off this, I am a manga reader, so I am biased one way here. Yeah, and I will just say that Best Girl will appear in season 3, so tune into that.
She's definitely my second favorite. You guys everyone will come to know.
Oh yeah, actually, season 3 is confirmed. Yep.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, she's third best girl.
What?
She's third best girl because of Rindo.
No, we were talking about Rindo, right?
We are talking about Rindo, yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Erina because she gets more. But yeah, okay.
No,
yeah,
Erina shows up. Erina definitely starts to get like more development in this season, but Rindo is definitely like.
Rindo's the best.
Rindo's going to change everything. I can't wait.
Rindo is great. She's really cool. She's pretty great. I'm gonna also, since I thought you would pick Megumi as your favorite, Vince. I don't know why, but like, I know people like hate her now because she went to the finals of last year's Best Girl contest. But I actually wanted to say that like, even though she's not like my best girl, might be like my third best girl. I really like the writing behind her as like a Dere character. I'm normally not a fan of them because I feel like they don't really get a chance to shine and develop compared to like some of the other characters in the show, but like I really appreciate the writing behind her and showing her becoming more confident as a chef. So I gotta give Shokugeki props on like kind of nailing that character trope.
Yeah, Megumi, the thing is with her is that her character arc goes alongside Souma, and in Souma's case, he's the overpowered main character. His character arc is basically beating everyone with the new methods. Hers is much more interesting because you see her struggle and possibly lose several times. And that's a possibility in her character arc, while with Souma, it's not going to happen. He's going to win everything.
Yeah, she's like a legitimate underdog, and it's fun to root for those.
Yeah, Shokugeki's great. I love it. Surprisingly well-written characters for a show about fucking cooking with ecchi.
Cooking orgasms. Food orgasms.
Foodgasms,
yeah.
Next one is Maid Dragon. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
My best girl's in the title.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Tolu. She's my waifu.
I didn't see the show, but I know nobody can across it, and you can't lose the loli dragon. Ravioli. Don't lose the dragon loli. And but yeah, I mean, I will see it, and I think Kobayashi sounds like a really interesting character from what I've heard from everyone. But until then, nobody can beat Kana.
Yeah, Kana's strain is too strong. I really like Toru as well. She's a very interesting character, and I wouldn't say that unique, but she has her quirks, I guess, which make her stand out. She's a very cute and reliable, and at the same time funny. She really what made Dragon such an enjoyable show in general.
Yeah, but I do have to give props to Kobayashi, because she's definitely the best written character of the show.
Yeah, perhaps.
It's just, sometimes I just kind of think that feel when I don't have a cute big titty dragon lolly. I'm going to ignore what I just said.
Dragon lolly.
But that feel when no Tolu in my life to do things for me.
Okay. My best girl is Kobayashi herself. I really liked her dynamic with everyone and the way they portrayed her working life. It was a really nice take on it, and it's just that those characters that are like always overworking and stuff tend to either complain a lot or, let's say, be a source of annoyance to others. She was just great. She was like being overworked and living with it, which is something I don't think I've seen in anime before. And the other bit is, I want to say props to Tamura Mutsumi, her voice actor, because she does a lot of guy voices and barely ever girl voices. Like, you might know her as Alibaba from Magi.
Oh.
Or Kakashi from Naruto.
Did she do like the kid voices?
Wait, she plays Kakashi?
Yeah, she's
Wow.
Kakashi.
So did she, like, she does like their kid voices or like them as adult voices?
No, she does both.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. So like, you end up with some people with insane range that don't get noticed because they don't participate in that many shows, but she really got on my radar after Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know she was Kakashi. That's awesome.
Yeah, her voice is kind of distinctive. Yeah, I could recall easily it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Next show, randomize. Little Witch Academia, another recent one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty easy pick for me. It's Diana. She's the most interesting character, like the most dynamic. She has some kind of development. She really gets Akko better. Like, she's a foil to Akko, and that's why Akko is bearable, at least for me, because Diana exists. And she has a very interesting background, like all the burden of expectations on her, like the necessity to bring out back the line of old mages and stuff. And she has a very cool voice actor as well. And in general, Diana is a very easy pick for me, especially with Suzy being a third-rate character in the actual series.
Fucking shafted.
Very little screen time. Yep. What about you?
It was Susie, but of course she didn't get enough screen time. Instead, it's Shiny Chariot.
Interesting.
Ursula's my favorite character. She's great. I don't even really have a reason. It's just Susie didn't appear enough, and I just enjoyed Ursula more.
I get that. I mean, yeah, if we take it to like OVA versus show, for OVA it's Susie, because like she was great. She had enough screen time, and there was no drama involved with her. She was just there being fun for everyone. While in the show, it's definitely Diana. I really liked her character arc. I liked her dynamic with the two girls who always follow her around. And she was more of the top student thing than she was in the OVA. Like, you could feel how good she was in the show. While the OVA just kind of skirts over it. Yay, she's really good at magic. That's it.
Alright. What about you, Sha?
Oh, I haven't actually seen it, so, but
Okay.
I will preemptively say... No, I don't even know. I can't even say. I can't even say.
I guess not Akko, and if you just say not Akko.
No one says Aka. It makes me a bit happy.
Yay.
That makes everyone happy.
We are all people of good taste, at least. Alright.
Alright, Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yeah, that's a flashback into 10 years ago, where it was the hottest shit ever, and everyone was talking about Haruhi Suzumiya.
Everyone
Kyon is
talks
best
about
girl.
how much Haruhi Suzumiya fucking sucks!
I don't care what you all say. Kyon is best girl.
It's another one where you're just playing for second after Kyon.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously the best girl of Haruhi Suzumiya is Kyon's sister. I mean, Kyon-kun Denwa for 8th time.
Kankun Denma.
Yeah, it's legendary. It's why you remember the series, basically. But the most serious answer, it must probably be Yuki Nagata, just because of Disappearance. It's such a beautiful movie overall, and it got her character from kind of blonde into incredible.
I'm just gonna say she's best girl just because she has her own side series.
True enough.
So there's season 3 of Haruhi.
Oh, yep. The hidden season 3.
It's not like it's a tough pick, actually, because Haruhi is literally Hitler, as everyone knows. And Mikuru is just your usual Moe Blob girl no one cares about. And who's left?
Asakura.
Yeah, Sakura is yandere. She's kinda cool, but she doesn't feel as main as other characters, so people kinda forget about her. Yeah, so it's Yuki Nagata.
Yeah, I liked Yuki a lot. I think she was pretty interesting, especially in the Disappearance movie. Yeah, it's kind of more of like it's not like a race to win, but it's a race to not lose for me. Like, don't feel strongly about any of the girls, but it's kind of just like, who do I guess dislike the least? But I like Yuki a lot. I think she's cool. Interesting development and stuff, and I actually appreciate her development, which I wanted to see more from Haruhi, considering how much of like an asshole she is for most of the series. I was kind of like waiting to see her, bounce back, and I'm sure in light novel 10 or whatever, when it will never get adapted, she gets better, but did not feel that.
Yeah, season 3 never. We only get pachinko machines. Yes.
Of course.
Yep. Okay, in my case, it's also Yuki here, mainly because of Disappearance. And that's just like it, because, I mean, I like Yuki, but that's the only female character in the show that I can actually say I like.
Mm-hmm.
The rest are just, who do I hate less?
That sounds like a great time.
Yep.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I actually do not hate Haruhi as some other people, but I can totally see why people dislike her. She gets better, kind of, a bit, and she's not as annoying as at the start of the series. But yeah, you can't really compete with Yuki.
Yeah, and the thing is with Haruhi was like, I was starting to warm up to her, and then the sigh of Haruhi Suzumiya happened, and then she went right back down.
Yeah, that's where I think I draw the line, that some people draw that line too, and some people don't. And I'm always like, I like characters who can be like really horrible people, who have done horrible things, but I've always found that they either have some kind of like, redemption where they make up for the bad stuff they've done, or they've gone through some development where they're like, wow, I shouldn't have done that. But I didn't get that same degree of, like, kind of recollection from Haruhi after that. It's like, wow, you just really did another shitty thing and got called out on it finally, and you put your hair in a ponytail and it's okay now? Okay. Like,
but ponytails are life.
Ponytails are life, which is, but I don't know if that makes up for being, like, an angsty frat bro.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect excuse. All right, next show is Saekano. I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Yay!
Saekano. Yeah, it's a recent series.
Ooh.
It's pretty hot.
So, I like Kato a lot. I think she's actually like the main, like, best part of the series.
Main heroine. View.
The main heroine. She's literally the main heroine. But also, like, I think she's not, I don't want to say, like, the only redeeming factor, but, like, I think a lot of people have, like, branded it as, like, the, like, smart harem that, like, plays around with tropes and stuff and is, like, self-aware and stuff. But I think, like, Kato is the only, like, really self-aware part. Like, her, like, deadpan snark all the time and just, like, why would I freak out like that? Like, that kind of stuff just, like, is really fun to watch. I really appreciate that. But I do recognize that the other girls have, like, really fire designs, and that's why some people might be swayed. But I think she's the best character.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, if you, in popularity contest, beat Utahaka's Meguca, then probably you're a pretty great character. And Megumi does just that. Yeah, so, yeah, Megumi is great. There is no doubt about it. Many people watch Saekano just for her and enjoy just because of her character. In second season, she got even better, so yeah, here's that.
Okay, my best girl is actually Kasumika Kautaha, for reasons completely unrelated to legs whatsoever.
Sure.
Yeah, she's voiced by Aikeano, so there's that. And the thing is, I think I would go that best character would be Kato, but my best girl is Utaha. Like, my personal preferences align too much with Utaha to choose anyone else, but I enjoy watching Megumi a lot too as a character.
Yeah, like, Yuta is, like, really hot as, like, a character. You can't deny that. Like, she has, like, like, her entire, like, being is really, like, really attractive and hot, so, like, I can't fault that. Better than Iri, at least.
Yep, I guess.
Iri is a blonde twin-tailed tsundere. It doesn't get much more basic than that.
Yeah.
I kinda like Eri, actually, but you can't compete with Megumi. Megumi is like best girl material. Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's the main heroine.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be honest. I wasn't paying attention to anything you guys were saying, but I'm just looking at this album that someone made on Reddit for every, if not at least most of, fan service shot of each girl for Saekano Season 2. So judging by this, Utaha has the most pictures, so I'm going to assume she has the best personality. So she's my favorite girl from Saekano.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how you
Flawless
do it.
logic.
That's mathematical. Good job.
All right, next show, K-On!
Oh,
Ooh. Alright.
It's like the exact opposite. Instead of just ranking based on, like, waifu tendencies, it's like, which girl's the cutest?
You can't lewd the K-Ons.
Don't lewd the K-ons.
What's the point of Kion without lewding, though? Alright. To me, it's Azusa. Azusa is the best girl. She only gets introduced later in the series, but she gets the entire band rolling, I guess. She's a secret leader of the group.
She's a Nazi, though.
Yeah.
she's basically Shaw.
Let's not talk about it.
She's me in real life. Minus, like, talent or, like, pigtails.
Yeah, I guess it's true, but she's still cute and has her cute moments, especially when Cake is near. Yeah, Azusa is cute. I can't really say anything more.
Tsumugi is my favorite girl because she's literally perfect.
No, Strawberry, no.
Moogie, why?
Moogie, why?
Right.
Moogie, what the fuck?
That's just like it. Yeah. That video's a classic. Like,
Yeah,
even
it
that
is.
scene
Yep.
in the show is funny, but like the
Yeah.
video of it is like next level.
Yeah.
So my favorite is Yui. I think Yui is like the personification of the show. Just like, and
Yeah.
like she's like my spirit animal. I feel her so much. Like that scene where she like they're running the mile for gym and they're running through class and she just like cuts out to go drink tea with her neighbor. That's like the most like I wish I could do that. That's fantastic. Just like blow off gym class to go eat and shit. Like that's the life. But she's I like her cheerful attitude and how she's funny and like pretty dumb, and I just like watching her
Pretty
and watching
dumb.
her.
Pretty
dumb.
dumb.
Yeah, nah, let's just say carefree. We are not mean people.
She's like airheaded or something. I'm not gonna
Yep.
just be like, oh, she's like probably retarded, but like no. But that is mean words.
Stop, please.
Yeah,
But-
she's adorable.
She's adorable.
Okay.
How about you, Vince?
Okay, my best girl is Mio. Not for any special reasons, but because like first of all, I like all the girls in the show. K-On!
Yeah.
Is one where I enjoy every character and their time on screen. Bit less with some characters, bit more with others. But my best girl is easily Mio. I like the character archetype she's supposed to be, which is like little Miss Perfect who isn't uptight but is actually open and friends with people. She's a scaredy cat. She has self-confidence issues. There is an archetype there that I really like. I really enjoy watching.
Yeah.
I like Mio. Her scaredy cat moments are really funny. Like she's like so serious about stuff and like actually wants to be in the band, and then she'll get like scared of her shadow and like run away and stuff. It's so funny.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe it's the first time when everyone chose the different girls.
We did good. That's because
Yay.
every girl is best girl. This is like the opposite of like, this is a race for everyone to win, not for someone to lose.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Ritsu, but Ritsu is also great.
I love Ritsu.
Yeah, I also like
Ritsu
Ritsu.
is great.
Ritsu is probably like my second favorite because like her and Yui's interactions are great. They're like a dynamic duo of slacking off and being dumb. It's great.
Alright.
But everyone, this is another thing where everyone fights for second place because no one could beat Ton-chan.
Ton-chan or Guitar.
Gita. Yeah.
Guitar.
Hey, we never talked about Hui.
She's like best sister. She's everyone.
She's so great.
Great best sister.
Carries her sister around, basically.
Yeah.
Yui
Sometimes
would be
she is her
literally dead
sister
without her.
when push comes to shove.
Yep.
All right. Ava. Neon Genesis, hard to pronounce.
Ooh.
Alright. EG it is. Yeah, it's another very old case of best girl wars, I guess. Yeah, it's an eternal battle of Asuka versus Rei.
And in that case, I pick Misato.
Yeah,
same.
that's a choice.
Nah.
Yep.
Sorry, I pick Eva Unit 1. Thank you very much.
Wait, so are we all picking Misato?
I'm not. I love
No.
Asuka. So I think this is a show where like it's not best girl stuff. Like you can't waifu these people. Like they're really fucked up and they're like very mentally. They have a lot of mental issues that are fun to watch as characters, but as people, like I would not get within like 100 feet of them. Like you couldn't pay me to hang out with Asuka for an hour. Like no price would be worth that. But I love watching her and like her like the inner workings of her mind and stuff like. So, but and Asuka's in End of Evangelion. It's like is pretty badass. So like Asuka's just one of my favorite characters in general. So I'd say she's best girl. I do like Misato though. She's really interesting, and I think Rei is good, but she's not best girl.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, for me it's pretty easy choice of Asuka. Well, I guess, again, I like tsundere in general.
Same.
I do not love them, but I like this archetype in general, yeah. And she's just a very unique character in general. Like, she's unusual tsundere, like pushed to the extremes, I guess, where it's very, very fucked up past and very troublesome present and unknown future. She's interesting. Her dynamic with Sensei is also there. Antabaka and all stuff.
She has what every best girl needs, which is like a catchphrase to say and meme.
Yep. It's been a while since I watched NG, actually, but I still remember how I wasn't that interested in the show before Asuka appeared, and everyone got pretty awesome once she appeared on the screen for the first time.
Hey, my best girl is Eva Unit 1. Why? Have you seen those curves?
I can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that logic.
Yep. Yeah, I also want to know that Ray is not a character. Sucks that, Ray Fox.
Anno forgot he wrote her.
Yep.
Get destroyed.
10 out of 10. Alright, Kill la Kill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess I'll start with that. Yeah, for me it's pretty easy choice of Satsuki. Just because I don't really like Ryuko all that much. And Mako is a meme. So yeah.
But she's my meme.
But Mako's such a wholesome meme.
Mako is like, yeah, I think Mako's my best girl because she's just hysterical. I like all the girls in Kill la Kill. Even like Nue is like a cheerful but like scary villain. But yeah, Mako is my meme and she's my best girl and she says some funny shit. It's good stuff.
Pretty funny and stuff. That's Kill la Kill. Vincent?
Satsuki, easy choice, really. She's just like, for me, the best character, best girl, best guy, best everything, basically.
Best eyebrows.
Best
guy. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And I like Nui because Nui did nothing wrong. Yeah. She's a good character.
I like Nonon, if we're on that.
I like Nonon too.
No.
I mean,
just good.
Again, meme. Again,
Nani
just assure me no one likes Raigyo.
She's a good villain, but I don't like her.
Actually, she has a very awesome OST theme.
Everyone has an awesome OST.
Team,
it's a Hiroyuki Sawano anime soundtrack.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to talk about that one yet. Wait, no. Shit. Okay, Steins Gate.
Oh,
the show Shaw never watched.
I've never watched Steins Gate. Ever in my life.
Is it good?
Nah, I think it's pretty slow until episode 12 or something. It might get good, but it's not as good as anyone thinks it is.
It's not as good as our anime thinks it is.
Oh, damn. I just realized we have two people in the chat with Steins Gate, Evis. Okay.
Thanks for explaining the joke.
Shit. We got deconstructed real fast.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I will not fight Maz on this one. Will be wholesome, best girl talks around a peace tape,
no,
a peaceful
I want a bloody fight.
No. Okay, so Kurisu's my best girl, and, whoa.
Sorry.
Sounds like a time loop happened. Awkward. So, based on my AV, she's, my best girl. She's probably, my favorite overall girl in anime, too. I just love how she's, this really smart scientist who can be, really sassy and give shit to people, and, she's snarky and stuff, but she can still be friendly. I think she's another one of, tsunderes done right. You know, she just seems like a very authentic portrayal of this prodigy scientist who's been kind of like isolated from her peers and her family because of her talent. And it's cool to see her banter with Okabe and see how she opens up to everyone in the group, including like Mayuri and Garu and other girls. So I really like a lot of the scenes in the show where she's kind of like saving Okabe. I think that's kind of cool to have like the female heroine save the guy lead. I haven't seen that too often. So I appreciate her in the show, and I like her, and Tinamo Kenshin. That's it.
Well, thanks for listening to the R Anime Podcast. That'll be it. Yeah. I don't really disagree with anyone. I mean, I know no one fucking agrees that Mayushi is the best character. In fact, I don't even really have strong reasons for it. It's just for whatever reason, she just resonates with me really well.
You would be wrong, because my mom exists, and she betrayed the shit out of me when I showed her Steins Gate, and she says, Mayuri is the best, and she texts me Tutoru all the time. So
Nice.
So my mom is Team Mayuri for what it's worth. She can be your mom now. She can't be my mom anymore.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with my mom saying Tutoru to me. Or even just watching anime in general. She just kind of knows what I do, and she's like, that's nice, son.
But I think Mayuri gets, like, too much flack. I like Mayuri. I mean, I like the whole cast, but I think Mayuri's great. She's not useless. She's good. And she has some, like, really, like, I can't really say them, like, word for word, because they're pretty spoilery, but, like, a lot of the moments in the show that are, like, super duper hard hitting are around her. And I think she's, like, the real heart of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. I mean, it's nice to have someone that, it's like she's part of the story, but in a way she's like disconnected from it just because she doesn't really know what's going on, but she's just around just because she wants everyone to be friends with each other, and that's cool.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those people, aka a fucking dumbass that says that Mayushi didn't do anything in Steins Gate, then you should probably actually watch the show. I recommend watching it first before making bad comments.
Baseless slander.
Fake news. Kevin, Vincent.
So you guys can pick your sides wisely.
Okay.
There's no judgment.
This basically is going to be picking sides. Is there anyone else even in that show? Like Moika? Yeah, no.
That character doesn't exist, I'm afraid. That's made up.
Susan is pretty big too.
Yep.
No. Actually, in my case, and this might come as a surprise, but it's actually Kurisu.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Given who voices Mayushi, yeah, it's a surprise.
Yeah, the thing is, like, about Tutoru, I like her well enough, but the issue is, like, Kurisu beats her out in the character department, and it's a very close race, but Kurisu wins out in the end because I feel she is much more integral to the events happening. I mean, sure, Mayushi has things revolving around her, but Kurisu is almost always part of the action, and part of what made Steins Gate a special memory for me.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, it's basically Mayushi's role in the story that I like more, and not just the fact that she does more because she doesn't do more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And about me, I'm not sure if I have anything else to add, TBH. It's Kurisu, and that's about it.
Wow, 3-1.
At least
right, thanks for listening, guys. We'll be listen to the hentai episode, and that's it.
my mom supports you though, and I like Mayuri too. It's not this is another race to win, not a race to lose. Except unless you're Mocha, she sucks. She's the worst.
Mocha literally doesn't exist. Episode 12,
In some cases, she literally doesn't exist in the show.
That's fine. I'm okay with no one else liking Mayushi because that just means more for me. So you guys can all fight for Kurisu on your own. Okay. Let's just get this meme one out of the way. You guys have 2 seconds to talk about Good Fairies.
All right.
I don't know what this is.
Purple best girl.
Who?
Like, what the fuck is this
Purple?
show?
No, you're right. You're wrong. Blonde is the best girl.
All right,
What?
and now we're going to move on to Toradora.
Yeah, I just got to say that everyone should watch gdgd Fairies. It's a great show.
It is hilarious. It's like, it's not even a meme show. It's like,
it is now.
what they call it, stand-up comedy. It's like comedy, and it comes straight from actors being themselves, not from any sort of script or anything. So you get some ridiculous stuff can go on in this. So it's kind of like they animate for the voice actors rather than the voice actors recording for the animation.
Yep.
See?
Okay, I feel that.
It's great.
Speaking of stand-up comedy, Toradora's best girl race is a joke in it of itself. Which,
I mean, is there any competition in this?
So this is like one of those shows where I think like the characters are good and they're very realistic, but I hate them because they're realistic. Like, I hate everyone. I don't like these people.
That's why I couldn't get into Tsukigekiri last season. Like, fuck you for being a real person. God.
Fuck you guys. I didn't come here for real people.
Yeah, it's too me IRL for this shit.
Yeah. But, so I'm kind of, like, by default, okay, I think Taiga is my best girl because she at least is, I know, well, like, I don't like this as much as you do. Or, like, I don't like saying this either, but, like, I think she was, like, at least, like, an interesting character who, like, went through development. And I could stomach her the most compared to, like, Amy and, Midori. Like, I really don't like Midori at all. And Amy was annoying. But, I don't feel strongly about this. That's it.
I can agree with you here. It was a race not to lose for me. I really dislike Taiga because she does some very illogical and dumb shit, especially towards the end of the show, which is supposed to be her development. She kind of develops, but at the same time, things get ugly. About Minori, she was my best girl up to, like, episode 17 or 18. And then, again, everything got ugly. In general, drama in Toradora was pretty poor for me. So, we have to choose Ami, I guess. She is calm, she is cool, and she has her kind of a catharsis, I guess, towards the end, which was pretty nice to witness.
Vincent, have you seen this?
Yeah, I have.
What's yours?
Okay, mine is... I don't like any of the girls, so I'm gonna go with Ryuji because I'd marry the hell out of him.
I was gonna say Ryuji!
He's such a good waifu. He's a great waifu.
He cooks, he cleans, he does it all.
He's a good waifu.
Right? He's the best waifu.
Otherwise,
hey, we can both have Ryuji. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, good taste.
All right, that goes wrong, but it's okay.
All right, Nisekoi.
Oh,
nah.
I think every answer is the wrong answer.
Yes.
Yeah, every answer is wrong.
So don't worry.
All right, we should not ask Vincent because it's obvious.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Don't need to pick at old wounds.
Yeah. For me, it's a pretty tough choice. Actually, I would go with Ruri because Ruri is the most sane person in the show.
Oh, you did good job with that one. You actually found the right answer. That's like the only right answer.
Yeah, it's more or less the right answer. Yeah, she's smug. She's calm. She's pretty cool. I like her, and she's not like in mad love with MC. It's also a plus.
Yeah, I have a theory. I have a theory about Nisekoi. It's that whoever the writer Komi focuses on gets destroyed as a character. So that's why Rory survived.
Interesting. What about you?
Oh, she's the glasses chick. I haven't seen Nisekoi, so I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was team. I was actually really torn between Onodera and Shitoge because I actually like both of them. I think I thought that, like, Shitoge would be the better pick at some point, so I went with her. But I like both of them, and I don't care, and it all went to hell. So, I'll go with Ruri.
Yeah, fair
Pop
enough.
out answer.
Fair enough. I liked Onodera at the start. She was really cute, but then nothing happened for the next... Holy shit, how many chapters? Yep.
And that's, like, all in the author, too. Like, she had a lot of potential, and then he was like, nope, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Call me the hack.
Yeah. All right. Oh god. This is we got a double feature for this one. It's Oreimo and Eromanga Sensei.
Rip.
Anime is trash, and so am I.
Yeah, I'm not trash because I chose not to watch it.
I didn't, but we're still trash.
That's true.
You're still trash, no matter what.
Just the fact that it exists is enough.
You're so mean, guys. Anyway, for me in Oreimo it was Ruri. Because she had chemistry with the main character, and her arc was pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, Oreimo in general was a pretty nice show up until the second half of second season. Yeah, and in Eromanga, can I abstain? Yeah, I can abstain.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna abstain.
No one wants to admit that they watched Eromanga Sensei.
Yeah. Alright, what about you, Vincent?
Okay, in my case, this will also come as a surprise. It is Ayase. Why? Because I watched Oreimo like quite a few years ago, and it was before my Hanakana bias and during my Yandere bias stage. So she hit all the right notes at the right time. If I rewatch the show nowadays, I'd probably go with Ruri this time around, but for the time being, it's Ayase. I like Yandere's.
Yeah. And I believe you've also played the game, right?
I played the game for Ayase's route, yep.
Mm-hmm, yep, alright.
Was worth.
Yeah. Yeah, Ayase's pretty cool.
My favorite girl is Elf because her name is Elf. That's it.
Solid reasoning.
I mean, that's cool.
Makes sense.
Good name.
Oh, wait. Oh, I just read that her name's not actually Elf. Fuck this character. Alright, next show is going to be... Hibike Euphonium.
Nice.
Yeah. So
this is another one with no wrong answers, I think.
I will go with Asuka because I liked her in season 1, and then I still liked her in season 2.
Yes.
Boom. That's it.
Yeah. Can't even argue with that. But for me, it's also Asuka. Mostly because she was kinda intriguing in season 1, and in season 2, she carried all by herself on her shoulders. Hard. So yeah, Asuka it is.
And she was like a cool, like, true neutral character. Like, everyone had their drama and stuff, and she's like, I don't give a shit about any of you guys. I just want to play my euphonium. Like,
yeah.
Back off. Let me play my euphonium.
True that. I kinda liked Kato in the season 1, but season 2 completely forgot about her character, so
I have also forgotten about her character. Who is that?
Who is that? I don't know.
Okay.
Hang on.
But I also like Kumiko as a main character. I think she works really well in the MC role, and it's kind of tough to find a like main character in like a big, somewhat ensemble cast like this who like really shines. So props to her. She's a great pick as well.
And also them Kumiko noises.
True that.
Pooping the octopus. So what about you guys? Who are your picks?
Okay, mine is most definitely Kumiko. I really like how she was never the exact center of drama. Because, like, in a show heavily based on its drama, like Hibike Euphonium, things could get heavy and some characters could get, like, locked into a long arc about playing in the band or something. But Kumiko was always just there having her arc silently in the background, and we see the world through her eyes, which made her really endearing to me. No other choice.
Yeah, that's what I love about Hibike Euphonium is how it has all these different stories that are going on, but not really interrupting the main one, I guess. It's like, I don't know. It's like how an actual classroom would kind of function.
Yeah.
Who knew that school anime would be realistic. But yeah, I also have Asuka, just because she's a good senpai.
Yeah. She's a pretty cool character.
Alright, next up is, let's just get the minor ones out of the way. Shirobako.
Shirobako is a show where every character is nice, I guess, but you do not have, like, strong feelings towards any of them. For me, it was Erika, like a background character, who was a production assistant. Like, she was a cool, blonde character with ribbons, if you remember her, who was working with main MC Aoi. I like her the most because she was just a cool character, I guess. That's about it. What about you?
I haven't seen this show, but Aoi is really cute. I sometimes think about her, and I hope she's having a good day.
Okay. That's just a slightly bit creepy.
I'm not weird.
Just a bit.
Don't worry.
But he's thinking nice thoughts. It's
There's
not like
yeah.
He just wants her to be having a nice day. That's nice.
All right.
Have a good day at work.
Mine is Shizuka. Why? Episode 23. End of story.
That's a good
That's a pretty answer.
So, I don't have, like, strong feelings one way or another. I think it's, like, a very much an ensemble cast where, like, the entire cast is good, but no one really stands out for me. But I'll say, Ao, like, the main character, I think she's good. So, I like her speech at the end, and, so I guess she wins. But there's no, like, right or wrong answer for me.
Yeah, true that.
I hope we get a, like, spicy one for the next show, since we have, like, 2 big ones left.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, like, the minor ones out of the way before we get to the... I want to end with the big ones, but I forgot to add this to the list, but did you guys want to talk about New Game?
Yeah, sure. New Game is a show which is getting the second season.
Just make it quick.
For me, it's a Hifumi. Hifumi is cute, she's shy, and her character design is nice, I guess. Here's that. I wish she get more space in second season, like screen time, because she felt a bit of lackluster in terms of development in season 1. Well, we'll see.
Okay, my best girl is also Hifumi. And the reason is I think she's adorable. I did say, like, back on K-On! That I like that kind of character archetype. She's the senpai, she's also, like, super shy, scaredy cat. And she has that really adorable thing where she communicates via text messages. I love that.
That's pretty cool, yep.
And I have Yagami Ko. I haven't seen this show, but she's really cute. I'd go to the bar with her, drink a few beers, even though I don't drink, but I'd do it just to impress her. Next show is Monogatari Magica.
Yeah. Homura did nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong, that's true. Well, Homura used to be in my favorite characters list, and she's still in one, I guess. Yeah, Homer it is. It's an easy choice.
I don't have strong feelings about this one, even though I've seen it. But I liked Saeka more.
Saeka, interesting.
That's an interesting choice.
I don't really have much reasons for it. I've been telling myself to watch the movies for a long ass time, and I should really do that.
Yeah, I guess
they work really well as a rewatch. I've tried it. Like, if you want to rewatch but don't feel like watching a 12-episode series, the movies are a good recap.
Right.
I have to check this out, but I mean, I'm Team Homura, and she did nothing wrong.
Team Homura all the way.
Yeah, Homura is just such a compelling character. Yep.
Yeah, I feel for her even when she's doing like questionable things.
Yeah.
I also really like her character design. Like, among the others who are all kind of like pretty little girls, she's just more rigid and authentic.
She's edgy.
She feels much. She's edgy, yeah, okay, why not?
Gotta get that edge.
Gotta
part
get
of,
some edge.
Magica.
Yeah, I also like all the girls pretty much. And Saeko and Kyoko and Madoka and Mami. Well, Madoka series is one of my favorites, so yeah, here is that. And there's Kyubei, and let's not talk about Kyubei.
Kyubei did nothing wrong, in my opinion.
But do you like Forbidden Love Girl?
Yes.
But that's forbidden love.
Yeah. Alright.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think this one might be obvious. We'll get this one out of the way. Konosuba.
Oh.
Explosion. Yeah, okay.
Is it? Let's just all come out and say it. It's Megumin.
Actually, you would think that, but I think she's not that funny except for the one-time joke, and I think Aqua is the best because she's funny.
Yes! Yes! You're right.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
Guys, did you hear that? She said Aqua's the best girl.
Team Aqua,
I know,
yes!
Someone
What?
needs to join the Axis cult.
Kev, I'm losing faith in you. Slowly but surely.
No, he is also a follower of a goddess with culture.
I have no idea what people find interesting in Megumin. She is cute, but she has like literal one joke.
And it wasn't that funny the first time.
Yeah.
It wasn't that funny. Like, cool, you blow shit up. That's not that funny.
Yeah, and then you faceplant, but it's okay. Then what?
Okay, so about a few years ago, I decided to stop tryharding in games, right? So I started adding people to my team, like when I play team-based games, who don't try hard either. And Megumin would fit right in such a team, where she's like, I'm not here to play, I'm just here to make explosions. That's why I like her.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair reason, I guess.
I honestly can't explain why Megumin became a meme, but personally, just for me, Megumin's just like a character. I feel like I would have designed this character. She just has so many things that I love. Like, number one, her power is to blow shit up. That's my favorite thing. Number two, she wears an awesome witch hat. Great. Number three, she's a cute little girl. Fantastic. It's like... And also, number four, she's like crazy delusional about herself. She pretends to be like this... come from this family of like demonic mages or some shit. She wears an eye patch. It's like... I love everything about her. Like, I imagine myself being in this fantasy world and she's my daughter. Basically. So don't loot my daughter, you sick fucks.
At least
like
no
12.
one said. At least no one said darkness. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting someone to say darkness, but all right.
Nah.
No, he does just a bullet there.
At least no one said Eris, like that fucking tournament. God damn. What's wrong with you people?
She pads her chest.
She pads her chest.
Yep.
All right. We got two more left. Oregairu.
Okay. Yeah, I have a pretty strong opinion about that. Well, it's for a reason Yui is my best girl, like, ever. Yeah, so I'm a bit biased. I could understand people who like Yukina, because she is a pretty interesting character and has some quirks to her. But I cannot for life understand Irohofex.
Kind of same.
Feels secondaries.
Same. Good job. Because I actually I liked Yukino a lot in season 1, and then in season 2 I was kind of iffy on what they did with her, but I liked like her concept and stuff. So I like Yui and I like Yukino, but I'm not all in on Iroha. The trap is low-key best girl.
Yeah, Saeko is great.
Saeko is great.
I mean, even Hachiman himself thinks Saeko is the best girl, so yeah, we have to give him that.
I mean, I'd rather not take Hachiman's word for anything, mind you.
Okay.
Okay, for me, it's Iroha. Go away, you two tyrants.
Really? You said to me that you like Yui. You said it. I remember it.
Okay.
Betrayal.
I do.
Yeah, that's a betrayal.
Let me clarify. My best girl is Iroha. The best character, or my favorite character, is Yui. That's how this works for me. Because, like, Iroha is the girl I would totally go out with. I don't mind that. But if we're talking about how much I appreciate a character and think they did a really good job in the show, then yeah, it's Yui.
Yeah. Alright, I can barely accept it. Yeah, okay. What about you, Mas?
I haven't seen Oregairu, so I don't
that's
know.
It's
your
on the
fault.
computer.
Yeah. Hachiman is my favorite girl.
I want to commend Shizuka as well. Shizuka is a great teacher.
Sensei is a great sensei.
Great sensei.
Yep. And Komachi is a nice sister. So, here is that.
She's a great sister, yeah, really.
Yeah, actually all characters on Oregairu are pretty nice. But Yui for me is number one. Always. That's how it is.
Yeah. Alright, and our final show. We saved the worst for last. It's ReZero.
Never heard about it. What is it?
Okay. I love Amelia. And I'm not memeing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Emilia is nice. At least it's not Fairies, so it's okay.
Nah.
Ferris is disqualified. She's just too best girl.
Also,
Betelgeuse is disqualified as well.
At this point, a total meme. I cannot understand what people find in Fairies. Well, obviously, except for a trap.
The dick just makes it better.
Memes.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Yeah, I do not really understand it. But, yeah, whatever it means. I guess maybe some people find pleasure in traps. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, for me, it's actually really, truly, I'm not kidding, Amelia. And it's just because, like, it was love at first sight. Literally episode 1, when she first appeared, I fell in love with the character design. I liked the way she was portrayed. And then later, when you discover there's actually depth to her character, which is, like, secondary to looks, of course, I even appreciated her even more. So, like, Rem tried, got really high, but never made it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of agree. Like, when ReZero started, immediately when I saw Amelia, I'm like, wow, that's the best girl of the season. Although that was only somewhat true, I guess.
Yeah.
Taverick, what's yours?
Yeah, I guess if you rewind the time, like a year ago, yeah, and visit subreddit, you're gonna be greeted with like a whole lot of Rem fan arts.
I think it's kind of sad. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like, I think there was up to a certain point where everyone was kind of just like, you know, I like these characters, they're pretty cool. And then like, I think once the whole like Rem like kick came in, it was kind of like Rem got super waifuized, and then everyone else got super waifuized in kind of like a response. So, like, you could be like, yo, I like Amelia, she's my best girl. But then once the whole Rem thing happened, it's like, nah, we gotta, like, hit up all the, like, lewd fan arts. We gotta, like, spam everything. It was kind of like a weird reactionary thing. So, it kind of felt like everyone got waifuized instead of just being, like, characters who exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I just noticed that, but it felt kind of weird.
I can see that. Yeah, the hype was real, and the anti-circle jerk was also real. It hurts the show, I believe.
I personally really dislike how, like, I liked Rem for a while. I thought she was alright, but then it was, I'll just say that particular episode, that long episode, where it like her whole personality was put on, her whole personality got on display, and I'm like, I was just thinking to myself, oh, wait a minute. This is bait. Like, this is just clear, well thought out waifu bait. and everyone fell for it so hard. I personally just really dislike how insanely popular Rem has gotten. I'm just like, guys, it's waifu bait. That's all it really is. I mean, there's depth to her character, all right, but I mean, she's not a bad character by any means, but I just hate how insanely waifu she is. She is just the perfect waifu.
She's like made in a science factory, like perfectly packaged. Like they did the scientific like calculations to figure out how like you have like a bit of tragic backstory, give her a maid persona, like quiet voice, like it's like they perfectly packaged a waifu and sold it, and people are like, yes, this is it.
Just down to the fact that her eyes and tits are more round than Ram's.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Who's Ram?
Wrong character, but I'll take it.
But yeah, I think it's kind of sad how it became like it's not even like, oh, Rem's character is more interesting, or like Amelia's is more interesting. Like, it's just like the waifu meme war of I love Amelia versus Rem. Rem's meme is I love Amelia too, but I don't even know if there's like a true best girl in the show for me anymore. I really liked Crutch. She was kind of like, I guess, like a poor man's Saber, but I think she was kind of interesting. Felix is a nice meme. I don't know. Oh, you know who's the actual best girl? It's that fucking dragon that Subaru was riding, who like saved him.
Patrish, I think. Patrish, I forgot her name, but something like that.
That's the best girl. Mm. Unsung heroes are best girls, and that was the best girl.
Okay. Yeah, I won't say who is my best girl, because you're gonna judge me so hard.
Is it Rem?
And before
it is Rem.
Alright, we're taking Kaverick out of the call. It's okay, we only have a few minutes left anyway.
I admit, I fell to the bait. I admit it. It was a nice bait, though. It would fall again.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Krush, Shaw, because she's my favorite girl in ReZero.
Nice.
It was just nice to see. I don't know. It was nice to see like an adult character in ReZero, not like a waifu character. It was nice to see someone like react to Subaru really intelligently. Like, you know, he's in her room screaming like, "These guys are gonna kill everyone. You need to do something." Like, yeah, that sounds terrible. Not my fucking problem, buddy.
Yeah.
She was a fun character. I wish there was, there's not enough of her to really justify it super hard, I guess, but
yeah,
for what it's worth, she was good.
I think a lot of the integral, like, best girl debates are also kind of, like, intertwined with the actual show. Like, a lot of my problems with that are kind of, like, the same things that happen with the plot of ReZero, but it's, yeah, it is what it is now. It's I Love Amelia, who's Rem. That's what it is.
Yep.
I kind of hate that ReZero is now like a meme show, because I think it's great personally.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good show. Yep.
Yeah, I really want to rewatch it, because I don't actually like have really strong feelings on it, and I definitely really liked a lot of it. I actually read ahead on the like, it's the LN translations, because they haven't been released yet for the next part. So I'm like pretty interested in what happens, but I want to give it a fair shot now that the like sub isn't screaming in my ear, "I Love Amelia," who's Rem fan art. Like I'm gonna give it another shot and see what's up.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, let's hope second season comes out.
Not during the best girl contest. I don't want to deal with that again. I ain't got time for that
shit. But yeah, we're out of shows to talk about, unless anyone has anything else to bring up.
Yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Yep, that's that.
Attack on Titan. I like the random Titans that were like hanging out on the wall. They were the best girls.
It's some good character designs. Perfectly packaged waifus.
Like Flip Titan, Best Titan.
10 out of 10. Why would you get Rem when you have that?
But Attack on Titan, you gotta give it for Sasha. Potato girl, best girl.
Girl, right?
Yeah.
I completely relate to her love of potatoes.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was French fries, I'd feel it's more relatable. Not this raw potato shit, but what do I know with my lack of Attack on Titan world?
Yep. And then, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
It was good fighting with y'all.
Yeah.
I feel bad we didn't even...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk to you anymore, TBH, like some of you.
And this is the last episode of the R Anime podcast. Thank you.
We'll never
for
talk
your
to
support
anyone ever again.
over the years. It's been a good
Talking
run.
is overrated.
Yeah.
Talking best girl, not talking second best girl.
I think a best girl that doesn't talk is the best girl.
Okay,
Anyway.
I have a very important question before we end. Who's best girl on this podcast?
Is that
My
a trick
girl.
question?
Yeah, no one watched Sayonara Tsubou Sensei, but that's Furakafka. Yep.
Wait, I haven't even seen Vince or Cav's best girl.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Too bad.
But the rule is always my girl is best girl and your best girl is trash. So that's the only answer.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Eronima mentality. Yep.
I'm just gonna nominate Shocking as best girl.
Oh,
Well,
it's like I'm a girl or something.
I'm sorry to say, but that's not true. I just got my cat in here, so Basie's the best girl.
Oh, okay. Rip.
The cat is always the best girl. I support that.
And with that awkward silence, I think we're about done here. Thanks for listening, everybody. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And
All right.
we'll see you next time. Say
Thank you.
goodbye.
Your best
Bye.
girl is trash and so am I.
Do-do-do.
Yeah.